Which one is your favorite?
The big one.
My new pattern is here with Joanne, and I made a cauldron for Halloween. It has a handle and a lid and plenty of storage to hold things inside. I wanted to make something that you could use for the entire holiday season, and I think this does the trick. So I'm putting all my Halloween candy in it this year for the holidays. You can get started on the free pattern on my blog that I made with Joanne using Big Twist tubular yarn.
I love the smith. I said I love the smith.
I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Yeah! Yeah! Can some of these? Can some of these? Almost there!
Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those eyes?
It came! It finally came! The big one.
Do I want my small business to blow up? Yes. Do I need my small business to blow up? Yes. But will I die if it doesn't blow up? Also yes.
I suddenly fell out because of this. I had no idea WTF to do. Why does it look so weird? What's that little hook? Godam, it's a spooky dookie earring I definitely didn't make. Check out these balls. Sorry for the outrageous lies.
Many blood drips? Are they too small? This is the new one with black straps and better drips, I hope. Just like a drip comparison. Yeah, definitely way better. Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yes. The only thing I would say is I like the red straps on this one because it makes it look like the blood is coming from my wrist, which was the goal. But this was what was suggested by most people, that it was too much red, so is this better? Do we like it better? Let me know.
So this is a work in progress. I just finished the sleeve. I have to tuck in my, weave in my ends and everything, but that's it so far. I'm so excited.
So, you got a boyfriend?
Why? You want to ask me out on a date?
Maybe. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
I crocheted some spooky bookmarks. This cute and creepy little eyeball. A ghost coming out of a grave, and a pumpkin with a sprout. Which one is your favorite?
Why are you so obsessed with Halloween? Halloween is cool.
How did I get from crocheting like this to crocheting like this? Here are 3 game-changing ways to level up your crochet. Use a hook that's way smaller than the recommended size on your yarn. I use Marvel by 4 Seasons acrylic yarn and the label says to use a 5.5mm hook. I completely ignore that label and I use my 2.75mm clover hook instead. Just look how neat and tight my stitches look with a small hook. Don't be afraid to stuff the hell out of your plush. Seriously, it makes your plushies look so nicely shaped and structured. Learn how to sew felt. It just really brings your crochet characters to life, and you can be so creative with felt too. If you don't know where to start, check out my YouTube tutorial on how to sew felt. If you guys haven't done any of these 3 things, do them now because it will change your crochet game forever.
Losses to the neck, but now I'm trophied up. I'm saying like bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
This Not That Amigurumi edition. Instead of cheap metal hooks, go for the ergonomic set. More expensive, but worth the price. You'll crochet faster and without pain. Instead of counting stitches on paper, get a row counter. It's fun to use, and the click is super satisfying. Instead of stitch markers or safety pins, keep a piece of yarn and thread it into where your rows start. You won't have to stop and reposition your markers anymore.
Sorry I can't come to the phone right now. I'm a little bit busy with girl therapy, but I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
This was my biggest custom order ever, Pooh and his friends each holding a sunflower, plus a mini swing set. It took me a while, especially after my injury, but I am so proud of how it turned out. Now they are ready to go to their new home. I'm going to miss seeing them around, but I know they're going to be so loved where they're going.
I make 5 figures a month with crochet, and here's exactly how I do it. This is the first figure I made, and here's the second one. This is the third one right here, and the fourth, and the 5th figure of the month.
Hi guys, I'm showing you this right now because I just showed it to my boyfriend on FaceTime, and he didn't have much of a reaction, but he was kind of busy at the same time, so it's not that deep. I still love you, Jacob, if you're watching this. However, I do need validation, so here she is. I am absolutely obsessed with her. Here's the regular size for comparison. And for comparison to a human, I'm 5'2" for reference. I hope that helps. If any of you were thinking about making one of these, totally do it. Actually, let me show you what I used. I used about 760 grams of fluffy chenille by Loops and Threads. I used a 25mm hook because that's what the yarn recommended. For the blush and mouth, I used Sweet Snuggles. For the eyes, I believe they're 30mm. I could be wrong though, it's just the biggest I had. And then to stop them from falling into the plushie, I used this plastic grate stuff. It was like $2 from Michael's. Then, of course, it's stuffed a whole bunch with some polyfill, and it only took me a little less than an hour, so. This is what song for a girl who will never know it's
I'm back with another one of these horror movie crochet kits, and today we are making Michael Myers. I know everyone wanted me to make Chucky next, but I need to work my way up to the harder ones, and this one felt like a nice happy medium. We're starting off with the head and this white yarn that it came with. I was already feeling a little concerned about how much yarn I had left halfway through, and I definitely ended up running out on the last few rows. But I found a very similar one that I had, and it will end up being on the bottom, so you won't really see it anyways. I added the stuffing, and then the head was done. Next up was the knife, and similar to the Jason one, they gave me some red yarn to embroider onto the edge of the knife to look like blood. A little scenery change. Honestly, this kit took much longer than I thought it would, and I ran into quite a few issues of running out of the yarn they provided. I don't know if my tension was way too loose or they just didn't give any extra yarn, but I had to skip a few non-essential rows and make a few changes to make it work. The hair was interesting. It felt way more complex than it had to be, both to make and to sew on, but I'm trusting the process.
And in true Five Below crochet kit fashion, they gave very little instructions on how to sew everything together and where to even sew the stuff, so I did my best, and here is the final Michael Myers. Despite the many challenges I had, I think he turned out alright, and the hair was a real pain to do, but I actually kind of like it. Stay tuned for the next one, the one you've all been waiting for, Chucky.
I prefer something warm. You call me baby. Bring the world to the floor. Tell me where you came from. What took you so long? You had me smiling to myself.
Alright, week 1 of the Sadar Halloween crochet along blanket just came out. These are the colors that we're using for week 1. Green, gray, purple, black, orange, and white. I'm going to try and keep up with this as best as I can. I mean, who knows, really? I don't know how this is going to go. But I'm going to try. We're going to start off strong. It's the first day. I'm going to try and complete as much as I can. I'm really tired. I don't really know. Like, they give you a week for each section, but, like, I don't know how long those projected weeks are supposed to take. Does it differ? Like, is it supposed to be a day, but they give you a week just to catch up? I don't know. We'll learn. But I'm also starting with the acrylic yarn rather than the cotton yarn I bought, just because. Okay, week 1 of the blanket is done. It was literally just these 4 squares, which I feel like you could have given us a little bit more work. Like, I don't want to save it all to the end. Like, this was just really easy. Yeah, it's like the 4 corners of the blanket. It's going to be the cats and the bats. But this was it for week 1. I will say the yarn is horrendous. Not to be offensive, but like literally I hate it. I hate it. I feel like acrylic yarn makes my eyes itch. Like, I'm just sitting here itching my eyes so bad when I use this. It could be in my head. I don't like it. It's not easy to work with. Like, it's not hard to work with, but it's not easy to work with, I feel like. Orange was the nicest color to work with. The purple and then the green, but the white, the black, and the gray are just, I just want to use it and get it out of my collection, and then I'll never bring it into the house again. And I know that's harsh. And people are like, oh, acrylic is more affordable, but not really, because I just ordered 50 rolls off a hobby, and it was only like 60 bucks. I don't know how that's like not price effective, like whatever. But yeah, it feels terrible. Absolutely terrible. But it's lightweight, so I don't know. Week 1 is done. We'll see what week 2 has in store. Hopefully it's more fun stuff, but that's it.
If you're looking for crochet tote bag ideas, you've come to the right place, because here I have 7 ideas for you that I'm sure you're gonna love. Starting strong with this tote bag, it's so nice because it has a little pocket and the inside is pretty spacious. It's actually only made out of single crochets, and you can find the tutorial on my YouTube channel. Then we have this beautiful mesh bag. So many people love this pattern, and I feel like it's because it looks harder to do than it actually is. So for this one, I do have a YouTube tutorial, and I also have a written pattern if you prefer written patterns.
Because we were already talking about mesh bags, I thought I would show you guys this mesh tote bag. I feel like this is more so a miniature tote bag because it's pretty small compared to my other totes, but I do feel it's a pretty good size for like a day-to-day bag. And in my opinion, this bag is so underrated. I really expected people to like this more, but this one is literally one of my favorites. For the moment, I only have a YouTube tutorial, but I'm planning on making a written pattern also because I absolutely love this bag. We're now going to move on to granny square bags. This one is so cute and so easy to make. I feel like granny square bags are a hit or miss for me, but this one I absolutely love. You can make this mindlessly in front of a TV show or a movie. So for this bag, I only have a YouTube tutorial. Next, we have this huge granny square tote bag. It's absolutely beautiful. I am obsessed with this bag. It can hold so many things and it's really strong and sturdy, and I feel like it looks so classy and cute. I just love it. I don't know what to say. So for this bag, I only have a written pattern on my Etsy shop. Next, we have this really simple and easy tote bag. I feel like this bag is the easiest one to make out of all of the bags that I showed you guys because this one is a whole piece. Like, you don't have to do any sewing. And when you're done with the bag, you only have 2 strands of yarn to weave in at the end. And that's just amazing because I feel like we all hate to weave in ends. I have a YouTube tutorial and I'm currently working on the written pattern. And last but not least, we have this beach bag over here. This pattern for some reason went crazy last year. For this bag, I only have the written pattern on my Etsy shop. So these are all of the tote bags that I have. Let me know which one was your favorite, and if you're looking for more ideas, stay tuned for my next videos. Bye bye.
Ranking my crochet princesses from easiest to hardest to crochet. Which one was the hardest? Make your guess in the comments.
Aurora takes number 10. Her hair is easy. Her dress is also simple. I do have to add her crown. And at number 9, we have Pocahontas. Her hair was easy to crochet. And I did add a necklace for accessory. I do have to add her tattoo with fabric marker. Next, we have the Little Mermaid. Her dress is very simple and her hair is easy to crochet. I added a bow in the back, but she came out so beautiful. And next, we have Cinderella. Her dress is a little bit more detailed than the others with the white part, her gloves, her bun and bangs, and also her headband and the choker she has, but she came out beautiful. I love her. Next is Anna. I did add her details on the top of her dress. I added her white stripe her hair, and the sleeves took a little bit longer to make. And next we have Elsa, which also has very much details in her dress, the snowflakes, and the top is crocheted separately, so that takes a little bit longer. Rapunzel's hair did take me hours to make. I could have made it longer, but I did not want to start all over again. Her dress did take me a little bit longer since she was the first princess I made, but she came out so pretty. Number 3 is Belle. I was so scared to make her because of her hair. I did have a very hard time with it, but I love it at the end. She is so pretty. Number 2 is Tiana. She has a very detailed dress with the petals at the bottom crocheted one by one, and also the green part of her dress is crocheted separately. Her crown is also petals crocheted one by one. The top of her dress, her gloves is like, she is just stunning. I love her. And at number 1 we have Jasmine. If you know, you know why. But anyways, I added jewels to her bottom and her necklace and her headband, but I love the outcome. She is so beautiful, her hair, everything. So that was my ranking. Some were easy, some were hard, but overall I love crocheting every single one of them, and I still have a few more princesses to make. Let me know in the comments who you think is next. Thank you for watching. Bye.